Hello you beautiful souls. Welcome back to another video. We just got back from Florida last night. It is cold in Illinois, but I'm just trying to sit here and run my car for a little bit. Actually, my car says it's 37 out right now, which is crazy. But I'm also not wearing like any shoes or socks since I just came out here to start my car. So maybe that's why I'm extra cold. So as I said, we just got back from Florida last night actually. And I am home for the next 3 days. And on Monday, I'm leaving to go out of town, which will be in the next video, which gave me limited time kind of to establish what my plan was for 2025. How I film my trip maybe, I guess it's not dependent on it, but it's a factor in it. So here we are, figuring out what the heck 2025 has to offer, and I've had this idea in my head for a little while. It's something I've wanted to do for years, but just never have had the time, or other things came up, or I didn't have the resources that I needed to do it. Now, there's really nothing in the way of me doing it. So fast forward to when I got this car, that basically kind of changed the whole trajectory of 2025 and my thought process. And even though there are some people that are discouraging me from doing this, I'm still gonna do it. So the goal for 2025 is to visit all 50 states within the year. So literally until January 1st of 2026, I would like to have all 50 states visited, which is like crazy. It may be impossible. I might be biting off more than I can chew, but there's 50 states and there's 365 days in the year. If I can't make it to 50 states, then no, I can do it. I just gotta believe, So, with all of this being said, I might be absolutely crazy for doing this. I might be like thinking that this is gonna be way easier than it is. Never know until you try. And I've always had the goal of visiting all 50 states in a year. So if I fail this year, I will literally just try again next year, probably. Unless I do a year off and do as many countries as possible next year. But that's for the future's decision and whatever path life takes me on. For now, 50 states is the goal. I have less than 3. Let me see here. How many days until January 1st, 2026?
It's 349 days until then.
Okay, I have 349 days to visit 50 states. I think it's possible. Now here's the catch. Technically, I've already been to Florida and I've already been to Illinois, but I'm not counting either of them. Let me explain. I've been lucky enough to visit a lot of states in my life, whether it's between my brother graduating different things for the military, my other brother went to college, we traveled when I was living in Ohio. So I've been to a lot of states in my life, but I still want to go back to all of them, obviously. And when going back to all of them, I want to go to a different part of them that I haven't been to before. So I've spent a ton of time in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm not doing Jacksonville. Obviously, my entire life in the suburbs of Chicago, and lived in Chicago for 2 years, so I'm not doing that. Hopefully you're understanding what I'm saying. Basically, just even if I've been to a state before, I'm still going back and I'm going to a part of it that I haven't been. It should be fun. It should be new adventures. I'm excited. Kind of scared, but more excited than scared. There's a lot of reasons why I'm doing this, aside from just like the adventure and like having it be on my bucket list and stuff. There's like a ton of reasons that I will get into as the year goes on. I still have something that I'm thinking of doing, and that will be a great opportunity to explain so much. It's just a matter of planning stuff out, and the month of January has been so crazy. I have not planned literally pretty much like anything. It's been nonstop. With that being said, comment down below what state you're from and what part of your state that I should visit. I have a lot of states figured out. The point of doing this is like the adventure. Part of adventure is having less planning than more, and so I'm okay with completely changing my plans, even if it's on the road and I just decide that I'm changing it. I also very much so want to know how crazy I sound when I say this and I'm making this video, so let me know that as well. It's scary, but it's more scary posting this video than actually like the thought of actually doing it, if I'm being completely honest. And I think that's simply just because like I could do my first road trip and absolutely hate it, even though I love road trips, so I don't think I will. But I could, hypothetically, and then my whole plan goes out the window because then I have to fly everywhere. I just don't prefer flying to places. Plus that takes away like the small towns and stuff like that. And I am under 25, so I can't rent a car, so it just makes life way more difficult. So that's really what's more scary about it, is posting this video, saying I'm gonna do it, and then if I don't do it, ugh, that's gonna suck. This will probably be like one of the most like mentally like screw it and clicking post videos that I've done, which is really interesting because I've done a lot of stuff in my life, but I think this is gonna be like one of the craziest things I've done, and it's probably one of the craziest ideas I've ever had, unless it's not crazy at all. Now's probably a cute time to mention I got car coasters, I think is what they're called, or like cup holder coasters or something like that. So here's one of them, and then this other one I got knowing that this was an idea that I had of doing road trips and visiting all 50 states. And when I saw it, I was like, this like just screams like my plans for 2025. And so we have this one as well. So those are my two new additions to my car, and I ordered a bunch of stuff also. Anyways, having such turnaround trips means literally coming home to pack and get like essential things done that I can't put off for another week. Literally leaving in like 2 days. So state 1 will literally be next week. And what's more exciting about that is it's a state I've never been to before. Plus there'll be familiar faces. I think that's about it. And after that, I have literally no idea. I have a thought process that I will hit the road in March, the beginning of March, and do a trip then where I will knock out a bunch of states and figure life out from there. I for sure have states that I'm like most excited for, and there's states where I forgot they even existed, and so when it came to like writing down all the different states on a list, I was like, what the heck is there to do here? Gotta figure that out. What I will say though is there are 52 weeks in a year and there's 50 states. So I think pretty much every video that I post this year will be 50 states. Although I'm already behind on that then, now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm further than 2 weeks in. So I didn't think that one through. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I may have to post 2 videos a week every once in a while just to make sure all the videos hit in 2025. And then I'm thinking like January 1st of 2026 will be the 50th state, whatever the 50th state is. I don't even know what the 50th state will be. And that brings us to today, where I have terrible lighting, look crazy, and just edited this video up until this point. I leave tomorrow for state number 1. I am terrified to post this video still. Mind you, I've been thinking about this idea since even before the new year, and it still is terrifying. But 2025, I want to leave my comfort zone, do something fun, adventurous, get out of my parents' house every once in a while, and just enjoy life and see life. And like I said, there's so much I could go into detail with this idea and where it stems from and why something like this is so important to me. And I will get there as time goes on. Everything will make sense. But for now, I am literally going to edit this video, upload it tonight, have it be ready. I get on a flight tomorrow, and this video will post while I'm out of town. So I'm not even allowing myself the time to film and post a different video or anything. I'm just gonna do it. And if we fail this whole idea in 2025, then we fail. And I'm okay with that. But I'm not okay with not trying and staying in my comfort zone and not going for something that I think will be fun and I will enjoy, and I think will spark a lot of creativity in these videos and just so many things. So stick around. Let's see if we can do it. 50 states in a year. I think it's possible. I think I'm just terrified to, 1, fail and publicly fail, and number 2, I'm just terrified to leave my comfort zone. I very much so love my comfort zone, and so leaving it is not something I'm the best at. But we're gonna do it. 2025, it is the year. No more procrastination, I guess. I don't know. Checking something off the bucket list. We're gonna do it. So I love you guys. Remember, chase your dreams. Tell somebody you love them today. And I will see you next week.
Feeling good, like I should. When in dark, I walk around the neighborhood.